Kind of make you panic, America. It is a wet my whistle Wednesday. It's a sweat. It's hot. It's muggy.
It's
like
muggy. Yeah, it's muggy.
It's muggy. I tell you, we got a tropical rainstorm yesterday. Like you read about that, they had to call off football practice because one day for the storm and one day because the field was underwater.
Yeah, the flood.
It's crazy. Anyway, the redoubtable one, the highlight question: when the Law Dog was in spirit, he's in Detroit. We thought he was going to be here tonight.
Yeah.
I am leaving tomorrow up for the Northern Territory. The Commonwealth of Massachusetts. The Miliachos will be gracing their presence with a week on Cape Cod.
We've been going for so long.
End of the summer soiree, Friday to next Sunday. We'll be back next Sunday morning.
Dad, I didn't mean to interrupt your show. You have to look how big my lips are.
They're so big. I can see them in the camera.
Where you get a bottle and you suck in and your lips get big.
The other thing that I Show Speed did.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, America.
Wow.
From we have a name for him. Let's give him a name. We have the adorable. Let's give him a name.
A-Train.
A-Train.
No.
A-Train. Well, that's not really it. He hit the jersey. See why you can't come on this set.
What a swine
You're
bag.
a swine bag. No freaking idiot.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm not even a New York fan. And still, show some respect on the set.
Did y'all see his lips?
And speaking of interruptions. So anyway, here comes the adorable one. She'll probably knock over something too.
Oh, y'all from
What's up, man?
We're recording like there is she. You can't really see. There she is, the adorable one.
Did you see his lips?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
They're quite large.
It's like slightly bruised up here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did it too much.
Not a
Did
good
you
look.
see Tyler's?
No,
They're worse.
I didn't know he was even doing that.
So what are you talking about?
Well, we just started.
We're trying to figure that out.
We're trying to figure that out. We've gotten. Have you started packing it?
I'm watching the
No,
Mets.
you already asked me that.
I asked you that an hour ago.
play.
Okay, the Mets are up 6-5 on Cleveland. We need the Mets to win that
Did we
game.
win?
We're up 4-0 in the ninth inning.
Against
So,
two.
yes.
The first place White Sox in the Central. So
White
if we
Sox?
win, we take the first
Was
two.
it this season where that fan got kicked out of permanently out of all the MLB stadiums because he said something about one of the White Sox players' mom who died in
No, I think that was
2017?
last year.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's terrible. Red
It was
Sox
like-
won. It was gone final. That is 7 in a row for the big club.
Of course, one
they
to
are on
leave.
fire.
Yeah,
Like
they're-
this is 22 out of 23 now.
They're the hottest team.
This is getting ridiculous. I mean, they're now,
This side of the Knicks.
dude. This is 30-5. Fuck the Knicks.
that's
The Knicks
crazy.
didn't have a 30-5 run
We're at 30-5.
Next
So one of
In
the
the
one of
last-
the 5 games was the one we were at.
that we lost.
Yeah.
That is that true?
One of the
We were
5
there
games
in
they lost,
June.
it was the one
were
we went
there.
to.
Yeah, I think it was one of the. It was the first of this.
Well,
stretch.
but now if they win it this year, you can say you saw them this year.
You saw them.
When they lost.
But you saw them before they.
But
really
you've never been to Fenway, so that was cool though. No, it was raining.
It was a horrible
Maybe they just
experience.
needed you guys to show up.
Maybe they did because that's
Maybe by watching them, we unjinxed them.
You know,
They
maybe-
didn't win the next game.
maybe all our heckling and insulting is what made them turn it around.
Didn't their streak start the next game after the one we lost?
No, they lost another one
Oh.
before that. And then they won 2 and lost 1, and then they covered. But they're 30 of their last 35. You can count on one MCs in baseball history that had a stretch like this, and not the rest.
Well, knock
all
on the
of
dang
baseball.
wood then.
Well, hopefully.
Knock
The
on
other good
wood.
news is
Hello?
is Crochet is throwing now. He
His
has-
name is Crochet.
He's our ace. He's our best pitcher. If he comes back, they might have a real shot.
What's his last name? Chris.
It's Crochet.
What's his first name?
Garrett.
Oh.
So he's our ace pitcher. He got hurt early in the year, and we haven't had him. We did this without him, but now he's in rehab, and there's a chance.
Wait, was he at the first 2 games?
Yeah.
Then he's the reason we lost.
He wasn't in our game. He got hurt before that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You said he was there the first 2 games.
of the season
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. They lost
when it
those
started,
games.
yeah, but we were not there. We were there in June when they started to lose. When we
Dad,
left the next week. They started.
We were there
to
in May.
the end of May. Papa's birthday is May 29th.
Yeah, when they lost.
We were there on June 1st. We went 2 days after Papa's birthday.
And he wasn't there?
He wasn't pitching. He was on
So
the
then you
DL.
were not there for any of this streak.
No, since June 1st, they've had this record.
30-5.
30-5.
They played more games than that. 2 months.
The All-Star break. We had 5 days off for that.
What's
Makes
All-Star
sense.
break?
They had like a week off for the
Yeah,
All-Star
week
break.
off.
Yeah.
What is that?
So you guys were like right in the
Right at
start
the
of it,
right at the
yeah.
start of it, but they lost. It wasn't when they had
Yeah.
started.
What's the All-Star break?
The All-Star game? All the best players go play in an All-Star game. What do you mean? What's an
Against
All-Star?
who?
You
Each
don't know what
other?
the All-Star break is?
I don't pay attention
Who
that
raised
much
you?
to
How do you
baseball.
Who raised you?
Every league has an All-Star team.
Yeah. So basically, in the middle of the season, once the All-Stars, are picked,
Yeah.
they take a week off, and there's like festivities.
Yep. They have a home run
Wait.
derby
Like
and all this
basketball
crap.
does the dunk contest and 3-point shot
Yeah.
contest.
Oh, wait, what are the leagues? Like the
American League and the National League. We're in the American League.
Baseball. Yeah.
what's the
The American League All-Stars play the National League All-Stars in the
You
game.
usually play more games against people in your conference, and then at the end of the year, your playoffs are.
Oh, so it's like the Western Conference
And
in
the Eastern
basketball?
Conference.
Oh.
Yeah, so conferences in basketball, leagues in baseball, conferences in football as well. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh, that's why it's the MLB.
Major League Baseball.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and we had
putting-
Raffaello was an All-Star. We had 2 All-Stars.
That was the guy that was standing close. Oh my gosh, when we were at
No,
the
that
game.
was the Ninja Turtle.
Who?
Rafael.
Well,
Seguin
anyways,
Raffaello.
Rafaela was the guy. He was where we were sitting. He was like really close to us, wasn't it? Him?
Yep. We were
Yeah,
right
it
near
was
him.
him.
That's right
And the
behind
two
him. We were
guys-
in the 420 triangle.
The 2 guys who were in front of us were like yelling at him the whole time.
I'm saying it was the
He was-
heckling that turned the corner. They got tired of getting yelled at.
You could see he turned around once. He was so pissed.
Yeah, he
You
was.
could tell.
Like, look, loser. He didn't actually say it.
No, not like that. They were like,
It's like, would you guys just shut the F up?
Just shut up.
I'm the one in the big leagues.
Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
You came to see me,
Right.
not the other way around. So anyway, they won again. That is 7 in a row.
Oh, shit.
The
Today.
Mets are in a Donnie
Foul ball.
with
Okay.
the Cleveland, who is we're 5.5. If they lose, we're 6 up on them. So any
They're
loss,
the number 2.
we're the number 2 wild card.
what's the number 1?
Who's the one?
The Yankees.
Yeah.
We're 2 games back of the Yankees.
Dude, you're going to catch them.
We might catch them.
They have so many injuries right now.
Yeah.
That's depressing for them.
So
Yeah.
we've
Y'all's eyebrows are complete opposites. Like yours are like caterpillars and yours are like more normal. Look. Like yours are so thick and yours are like more
So-
normal. Like
At least
yours are like a
at
quarter of
least
the
there's a
size.
space there. Another unibrow.
I wouldn't say mine are a quarter of the size. I think my glasses kind of quieten me down a bit. See, once I put them up there.
You can't kind of hide them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
So-
I like bushy eyebrows.
So, anyway, that's the current baseball
eyebrows are
update
good.
and the current lesson for my daughter. But hey, they won the series. They're taking 2 in a row off the first place White Sox. This is getting
I mean, they
ridiculous.
swept the Dodgers.
They swept the Dodgers over the weekend. I mean, this is getting ridiculous.
Oh yeah, the Dodgers game, that was
The
crazy.
2-time defending world champs. They swept them in
That
LA.
was crazy.
Of course, leave it to Tony Mazzasnotti. It's Maserati. I call him Mazzasnotti.
There
To
we go.
debunk that, going, well, the Dodgers really weren't trying. Really? The Dodgers are fighting Milwaukee for
Why
the best
wouldn't
record
they
nationally for
try?
home field advantage. And right now, they're looking up at them. Telling me the games don't matter?
The only time the Dodgers aren't trying is the last week of the season.
That's when they're
it's
not
locked
trying. When
up.
everything's locked up.
Right now, you're still playing. Baseball's not a sport you
No.
can.
No. He gave him credit for one win because Yamamoto pitched that game.
We're
Like,
blessed. You guys beat Werbleski or whatever too. He's been.
I know. This is
I
what
mean-
Mazzasnotti. I don't agree with this idiot. He just does this to be a contrarian.
Who is he?
He's one of the meat puppets up there in
The
Boston.
talking heads.
The talking heads up in Boston. He does what we do,
A
but
commentator?
unlike him, we make sense.
Let's get the dub.
There you go.
Oh, they won?
2 in a row.
Now
Cleveland.
we're 6 up on Cleveland. So anyway, no, Mazzasnotti thinks try to debunk it. And then he goes, he perfectly look. You're not going to like what I'm about to say, and right there, you just turn him off. He's like, but
You're like what I'm about to say because
Yeah.
it's really dumb.
yeah, it's really hard to sweep the greatest team in the world, but they managed to do it. But he found a way.
They
to
are
pull
on
it.
some
Did
kind
they
of
play
slide. They
baseball?
lost like
They lost 6 in a row. The Red Sox started them on this slide.
Yeah.
The Red
Did they
Sox were
play
their
baseball in other countries?
yeah. So international sport.
Oh, I
Japan
thought it was mostly
Cuba.
America.
It's mostly American,
invented here.
Asian.
It was invented here.
Yeah, in Japan and Korea it's big,
Yeah.
and here it's big.
Yes.
Other than that, I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's
Europe
played,
doesn't
but
really,
it's
Europe
not.
doesn't really play
Yeah.
baseball.
It's not like soccer where
No,
that's
soccer's the
everywhere.
Soccer's the biggest sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's also the oldest. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, soccer's been around longer than anybody. Anything.
I guess
I'm
probably the
Googling
easiest to do. It's like you're just kicking something
kick a
around,
ball.
you know? Like I don't mean like skill.
That drew the ire.
I didn't
drew
mean-
the ire of the adorable one.
No,
How dare you?
I just meant like
I know what you
baseball.
meant.
You
I
need
just
to
loved
get
your
a bat.
face when you said
You need
it.
like soccer. It's like
It's
where's the
easiest
ball? Like,
gear-wise.
right, like you can just pick up the
Gear-wise.
game anywhere.
Yeah, you just need a
I mean,
ball.
basketball is pretty easy that way as well.
You just need a bucket.
But you need the hoops.
Basketball is the youngest sport of the four.
I need to Google this.
So
Football's older than basketball.
Football's over here going. Football started, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Harvard, Yale,
The leather
game,
helmets
the
and
leather
shit.
helmets, and believe me, football's old.
How old is hockey?
Hockey's old too. Hockey's over 100 years old.
Wrestling and running are older than
Wrestling,
soccer.
Greco-Roman wrestling.
Well, obviously, running is older.
Running
than
is the
soccer.
oldest.
We're talking about real.
We're talking about with a ball.
With the ball.
With a ball.
gonna
So
do that.
anyway, no, the Red Sox are on a historic run here, and I can't explain
Hate
it. Look, I know that their pitching has been good all year. It's funny. We talked about this on the show once.
Oldest?
If they were just averaging the major league average for runs,
4 runs.
they'd be like they have the opposite record of what they had, and that's what they're now doing.
Yeah, because they had all those 1-run losses.
Yeah, they had so many 1 and 2 run
Hold
losses, and their pitching was not the problem.
The oldest sport with the ball is the Mesoamerican ball game. Players keep a heavy rubber ball in motion using their hips, thighs, or chest without using their hands or feet, with the ultimate goal of passing it through a vertical stone ring. What? So
Boys.
basically soccer,
Soccer.
but without your feet.
Soccer,
What,
football,
bro?
football. We call it.
That's more boring than
Soccer is
kicking
called
cans.
football everywhere else in the world, but here, where we call it
Even though
soccer.
the name soccer was invented in England,
Yeah, I know.
and they make fun of us for it.
I know.
We just take it from them.
As they should. But anyway, look, they being the Red Sox are on a historic run, and Crochet has begun throwing. That is big news because that means he's probably going to be back for the end of the season. He's on pace to be, and that would be a huge shot in the arm if you get. And again, by the way, what's his name? Crochet tonight, 8 strikeouts, 6 innings, shutout.
Oh, he's already in.
He got his.
He's already in rehab.
Sonny got his. Sonny Gray got his 14th.
Oh, I thought you said-
14th win
Like,
tonight.
what?
He's up for the Cy Young. He's our second.
What's the Cy Young?
That's for the best pitcher in baseball.
Oh.
There's one for the American League and one for the National
Do you
League.
get it? Like, is it given out every season?
Every season, one person wins it. He right now is in a race for. He just matched what's his name for the most wins in the American League. He's 14-2.
So if he wins one more game, then
He'd be ahead of him if the other guy loses his next night. But they're both 14-2, and his ERA is under 3. If you have an ERA which is earned run average of below 3, you're an ace. You're
What
an
is that?
ace.
You're saying
What is
that
that?
he's in
Earned run
shape.
average, meaning per 9 innings you give up X amount of runs on average.
Oh.
So per 9 innings he
Below 3?
is really good. That's hard.
Dang.
Below 3, he gives up 2.7 or 2.6. That's really good.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's that good.
That's
And
low.
Crochet, who you're laughing at, is better than him.
I'm just laughing at the name.
Well,
Okay.
don't hate the name, but hate the play.
Like, what was that spaghetti guy who played for the Bruins?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah, him.
Pasternak. Pasta's
I don't know why I thought spaghetti.
David Pasternak, who's one of the 5 best players in the world right now. That's the end of there. Anyway, the Mets have won back-to-back against the Cleveland Indians, the Guardians.
Cleveland
the Guardians.
Indians?
Those
Dad.
are the Indians. I know. So, but anyway, that's your baseball update for tonight. We're going to at some point switch to training camp.
Dude, you know what an annoying story came out today about the Mets?
No. What?
So, one of the players they traded away, Freddie Peralta,
Yes.
he was supposed to be their ace and had been horrible.
Yes.
They traded him to Tampa.
Yep.
And then a story came out
Please don't
that,
damage the land.
No, I'm trying to get the fridge.
and they traded for him. It was kind of annoying. We never got to talk about the trade deadline.
We did not. We're going to talk about that too.
That's what should have started.
Because the Red Sox added a catcher and you guys dumped Peralta.
Mhm.
You dumped somebody else
Dumped
too.
8
players, yeah.
Yeah.
But wasn't Peralta the biggest name?
Um,
Because you kept Lindor.
well, no, so Peralta was big, but he was only on a 1-year deal. Like this was the end of his deal.
Yeah.
So we weren't going to
Wasn't
say.
it?
The ears look
And he
like
was terrible.
Good cute.
We traded Luke Weaver.
Yep.
We traded Clay Holmes and Tyrone Taylor
Yep.
to the Cubs.
Yep.
The hell else? Brosvon, other bullpen arms. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah.
But it came out today that in June, Freddie Peralta brought Juan Soto and Francisco Lindor together to have like a sit down and talk.
Is that right?
And I'm just like, so a guy who got
Talk about
traded
what?
here in the offseason isn't really like that much a part of the team,
Mhm.
was able to bring these guys together, but Mets leadership couldn't do that. It's just like, it just shows so they're so weak. Like these guys haven't gotten along for a year and a half now.
Mm-hmm.
One's making, 50 or 60 million a year. The other's making 34 million a year. How can they not be on the same page?
I don't know.
How can leadership not bring them together and
So
say,
you've been the biggest spearhead of this, saying that the reason this team, biggest reason why they fail is they don't have any leadership.
no,
So you've been right about that.
yeah.
And this there feeds your point.
Yeah.
That
When you don't expect leadership out of your $767 million man, I'm sorry. You're not going to be.
he's
great.
not worth it. Oh my God, that giant thing
If
is.
I was trying to kill that because it was in the lamp and it's just
Yeah.
So that was annoying that story came out today. And it's like a guy who was here for 6 months.
6 months, basically.
Tried to bring these two together, and he was able to do it. Apparently,
Yeah.
they talked to each other. They seem to have a better relationship now.
Mm-hmm.
Lindor said the conversation happened.
Okay.
So
Well, this is a good thing,
So
though.
it says it didn't happen.
Inevitably, it's a good thing.
Yes, but it's a reminder of like it took you guys a year and a half
Yeah.
to have a conversation about what was wrong. How can that be?
Yeah.
how are you grown adults and not able to like?
Grown adults making millions over millions of dollars.
We see this every day, man. You will too one day in the adult world. You'd be amazed how many adults act like children, especially in the workplace.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, we're
I
all
know,
very-
but still.
I know, it doesn't make it right, but it happens more often than you think.
Yeah.
And with professional athletes, they're the worst. Because their egos are the biggest because they get paid so much.
the pettiness runs
The pettiness runs
sometimes.
deep. I mean, Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum are exhibit A.
How are athletes
So-
one of the most like paid? Like being an athlete, how is that one of the most paid jobs?
Entertainment.
Because of the money it
Generates.
makes.
It's a $1 billion
The
industry.
But
NFL
it's not
makes
like-
so much money.
Yeah.
They have to pay the people playing in it because that's the reason.
That's
it
the
makes
reason
all that
people
money.
don't go to see the owners sit in
Same with
blocks.
baseball or
Yep.
basketball.
Yep.
Like,
But like,
The
I
athletes
feel
at the
like
draw.
there are so many other jobs who deserve to be paid so much more.
no, you're totally right.
Teachers are the most underpaid
Right,
profession.
but like teachers, nobody's paying to go.
80,000 people aren't coming to watch you do a chemistry
Right,
test.
and that's why
Yeah.
the money's not there. I'm not saying it shouldn't be. It should be there.
Yeah.
But
Well, if at least in America, if this country has priorities right, the government would pay these teachers 6 figures,
Right.
all of them, and incentivize the best
least-
teachers.
at least supplement.
Because the best teachers aren't really teaching; they're in the private sector.
but that's socialism.
That's
Don't
socialism.
you do.
Yeah, we can't have socialism.
No.
It's actually social
Also-
Supplementing income for people that are the backbone of your
Yeah.
society.
Yeah. And again, the guy making $12 billion a year, if he paid his employees what he should pay them because they've got him his fortune, he
Or
could
if they
make
just
$6
paid their
billion a year.
taxes.
He could make $6 billion a year.
Would you give away $6 billion?
If you're making 12, yes,
Yeah.
yes, I would.
Exactly.
Yes, I would.
I hate when people say that.
Yeah.
Okay, you give that.
Give it away. The people that made you that money deserve a raise. If you're making,
Also, what,
if you're
the
making a $12 billion
billionaire
profit,
lost
how are they not getting a
You
raise?
can't spend $1 billion.
If you can't pay people a living wage, you shouldn't be in business in the first place.
You cannot
I
spend
think
$1
people like aren't able to comprehend how big a billion is.
They have no idea.
Like it's a big number.
It's a huge.
Like comparing it to a million.
It's
Like it's not even close.
million. That's what it is.
Like it's not even.
$999.999 million.
It's outrageous.
It's like the
outrageous.
Earth versus the
You
sun.
wouldn't even have to put it in a bank account, but you should.
You'd never have to do anything again other than go to the beach.
Yeah.
That's all you have to
What a
do.
life.
What a life that would be. If
With-
you had $1 billion.
A screened-in porch and a pool.
Meanwhile, this donkey Elon Musk is now a trillionaire, but he cuts funding for USAID and killed about 500,000 kids around the world because he starved them to death. Fucking
I
asshole.
think people like
People
that,
think that
shouldn't
didn't
be
happen.
allowed
That
to have that much money.
Did you see Texas ban weed?
Yeah.
Really?
If you get caught with a gram,
Yeah.
it's a felony.
Weed?
A
Weed.
felony?
But that's okay.
Right. It's a felony.
The hypocrisy.
I feel like that's crazy though because so many people do it. Like,
It's the same as alcohol.
Same as
but
alcohol.
better for you.
and it's like
Yeah.
also like
Doesn't
if
hurt
you're
you as
an
much as alcohol does.
addict, like withdrawal and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't have
Hey,
physical.
let me know when they start prescribing medical alcohol as opposed to medical marijuana.
Right.
Let me know. Let me know.
I mean, that's so
If
crazy.
doctors are prescribing it, it clearly can't be all bad. I'm sorry, it can't be. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Back to baseball. The Mets are the worst team money can buy for one reason. And he's been saying it for 2 years, they have no leadership.
Yeah.
And it should start with your best player, and he's right about that too.
I think the only thing that could save them is Alex Cora.
Well, here's the funny thing about
That's
this.
the only thing.
The irony is when the Red Sox got rid of all their clubhouse cancers, Marcelo Meyer got traded to the West Coast to San Fran. They dumped they put.
Meyer.
Yeah, well, he was a bad influence on Roman Anthony. That's why they got rid of him. They traded him for a fatty lefty pitcher who, by the way, throws gas. He pitched last night. He struck out the guy he faced.
He was a bad influence on who?
On Roman Anthony. They blamed him for Roman Anthony faltering because they're always out clubbing and
Wait, what did
partying.
he do?
Really?
Yeah, Marcelo Meyer and Anthony were club buddies.
Oh, wow.
So they took him because they invested $175 million in Anthony. They didn't invest shit in Meyer.
Okay, so this is
They moved him for
This
fucking-
is another point. Yeah, you ask about
No.
grown people.
Grown people
Yeah.
A lot of these athletes
have no idea.
are young.
Yeah.
They become professionals at the age of 18 to 22.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't tell you how dumb I was.
Oh, God.
At
It's
22.
just the way that that was about peer pressure is what you just described.
Not
No,
about
they're rich and they're young
Right,
and they're
young.
successful.
They're just having
They're
fun.
just having fun, but they're
But
not
he
dedicated to their
influenced
craft.
him?
Yeah, Anthony was partying like he was.
Well, not peer pressure, but if he influenced him.
The Sox traded this guy basically for a bag of balls to get him out of here. They traded him
Sometimes
to
it's
the
not really one person influencing another. Sometimes two people together
a bad man.
they're just bad for
So
each
the Red Sox who's the better player?
Right,
Roman Anthony.
exactly.
The other guy goes.
Right.
The other guy
Roman
goes.
Anthony's a star.
He's a star in the making, and this kid's holding him back. So they got rid of him, and they made it clear to Anthony. They sent him down to Fort Myers. You clear your head. Because honestly, we'll trade your ass to some shitty place if you keep it up. And by the way, they're right because this season's been a waste. Now he's now doing BP in the cage, so he's going to be back too at some point.
The interesting thing here is Adley Rushman.
This is the move, and I think this was a great move because there are about 5 catchers in baseball that can hit. He's one.
Dude, I told you, dude.
And it was a good move. Well, when you said it, I did some research on it, and you were correct.
He was a number 1 overall pick.
He was.
It's such so.
The Yankees wanted him too.
Well,
They got him. The Yankees are pissed. The Red
Well, I
Sox
mean,
got him.
the crazy part is Yankee fans are going ballistic
Yeah.
because the Rays got a good catcher from the Marlins.
Yep.
And the Red Sox got a really good catcher
Yep.
from the freaking Orioles.
He was an all-star this year.
Now, some people are saying the Red Sox gave up too much, but you can't get a major league player
A switch-hitting catcher.
right with 1 more year of control.
Yeah.
So you got him this season and next
yeah.
season.
And you can extend it.
And if he's great,
You'll
then
extend
you
it.
sign him.
You sign him. And if he's not, you lost a bunch of coulda, shouldas, and never wouldas.
And
Because how many of these prospects really pan
well,
out?
that's the other part.
I
dude.
mean, maybe one. Maybe
You know what's
one.
been interesting with the Mets selling off? I listened to that podcast, the Rico Bronya podcast,
Yes, yeah.
of this guy Evan Roberts.
Rico, remember the name of it?
So
Anyway.
he went back to the last time the Mets sold sold all the parts,
Yeah.
and followed all the people they got back, and
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 of them
We're decent.
were decent players,
Not even Hall of Famers.
and I think they traded 7 guys that year.
Yeah.
It's like prospects are so.
They're hit or miss.
But of course, 4 years ago, the Mets traded their prospect to the Cubs for Javi Baez. Javi Baez came over. We didn't make the playoffs. He was gone, because it was only a rental.
Yeah.
And then now the Cubs have a perennial MVP candidate, Pete Crow Armstrong, because that's how the Mets do
That's
it.
how the Mets.
And here's the thing.
I mean, if you're going to trade somebody,
You make sure they
you
get a
make
star.
sure this
Right.
guy's a future
Right.
MVP.
So this is what's so funny. The Cubs wanted a different prospect.
Oh no, the Mets talked.
The Mets said, no, he's our best prospect. You take him.
Well, the Mets were right.
And we gave them. No,
He's our best prospect.
no, the Mets kept kept the guy saying he was their best
Oh, he wasn't.
prospect.
Who's the other guy?
They gave the Cubs their best
Oh,
prospect.
dear.
And now,
Yahtzee.
Pete Crow Armstrong, next time you see him, he's in the conversation for MVP.
That's terrible.
So
So,
not all prospects pan out.
No,
but
but that's
usually when they do, the Mets traded them.
the point is, the Red Sox didn't. You cannot. To his point, it's hard to find a catcher that can hit.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy was an all-star this year. By the way, he's missed half the season. He's got 30 doubles.
Yeah.
He's missed half the season. That's as many doubles as Contreras, who's our best hitter.
Beyond that, the other thing they say about him is what could be more impressive?
Oh, I
That's
got
nice.
it.
Or you did?
I got him. He's down. Go step on him. He's on the ground. Step on him.
What could be more impressive?
Spider.
Step on it.
No, I'm barefoot.
What?
Give me your shoe.
What?
Give me your shoe.
Give me your shoe.
Not just a
You're
shit.
gonna drag the shoe in front of me.
No.
I'll drop his toe jam.
Kill it.
There's the spider.
Kill the.
Now, hold up.
Kill it.
Wait, I got the spider. Now I need to get this stuff.
Kill it. Slap it.
That's
Kill
what
the
I
damn
did.
thing.
Ew, it crunched.
Good. It's supposed to crunch. That's the point. So you know it's dead. I came back my super flip flop. RJ2.
All right. So the other thing they say about Rushman is what's even more impressive is how he can command a pitching staff.
Yes.
Because when they called him up, I can't remember when they called him up, 2 or 3 years ago. The Orioles took off. They went. Remember that year?
Yes.
101 games.
Yep.
I mean,
Adios.
um,
They're adorable one, boys and girls. We love her. We love her.
and I think I was watching MLB tonight. And they were like, when they called him up, they immediately took off.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been able to stay healthy.
Uh-uh.
So that's a little concerning because playing catcher just beats you up.
It does.
And
I'll tell you, he's got a hell of a staff to work with.
I
They
know.
are number
I know.
3. Think about this. Going into tonight, and they pitched a shutout tonight. They were number 3 in baseball in ERA, and they haven't had Crochet all fucking season.
that's nuts.
That's insane.
And they traded
You don't see-
fucking Connolly earlier.
Yeah, they traded Connolly early, and they're still pitching 1
I
and 2
still
hitters.
don't like that trade.
No, I don't either. But I mean, well, if me didn't break his hand, he had 17 home runs already. He was on pace for 25 home runs. If you're getting 20 home runs from an infield, that's huge. And again, they needed
And look, maybe they wouldn't have gotten Rushman if he hadn't broken his hand.
Well, the point is, they have a lot of pitching. Look at what they're doing. They haven't missed a beat.
I know
These guys are.
But it's like you can never have too much.
No, I agree. But
know?
here's the thing. Here's the key.
Especially young lefty.
But here's the key to this whole thing. You know, you're gonna laugh when I say this. Brian Bayo. Brian Bayo, who was a starter,
killing him.
he's now the number. He's probably the best middle reliever in all of baseball. He's coming out of the bullpen. He gives you 4 or 5 shutout innings now coming out of
He's
the
their
bullpen.
long man?
He's the long reliever. They moved him from a start.
He was struggling this year.
He was. He had a 6-something ERA. You know his ERA is out of the bullpen? It's 0.68.
How long has he been coming out of the bullpen?
What? 3 months now.
3 months.
3 months
Wow.
now. They sent him down to Worcester, AAA, and moved him to Pawtucket. He was there for like 5 weeks, and then they brought him back up. They didn't know what they, because the pitching staff was doing so well. Like, stick him in the bullpen. We'll just take him out of the bullpen. Honestly, it was just an experiment, and like, fuck it, keep him there.
Well, sometimes what they find out is, so the difference is when you're a starter, you can't throw as hard as you can on every pitch.
No.
Because you'll never make it past the 4th inning.
Hell no.
So there are some guys that
Yeah.
they struggle to pitch if they're holding back.
Yeah.
So if you bring them in for an inning, 2 innings, or even like a long guy that knows, okay, the max I'm doing is 4,
Yeah.
and they can give you max effort the whole time,
Saying.
it's like they're different.
And look at, he was a pretty good
Different type
starter.
of
He was
pitching.
14, 15 wins last
Oh,
year.
last year he was great.
He was good. I mean, he's 2 years. I mean, he's been a good starter. He was never an ace, but he was a good 2 or 3 guy.
Last year he was really good.
So the point is that he's now your long reliever.
Yeah.
I'm like, and he's killing it.
Well, the best thing to do in that situation is you pair him up with somebody that doesn't go deep in the game.
Dude, when they beat the Dodgers in the second game of that series, they were down 4-3. He came out of the bullpen against the Dodgers, okay, and gave them 4 shutout innings.
Yeah,
and,
but they
and,
weren't
and,
trying.
and they came back and they weren't trying.
They weren't trying.
There wasn't Otani that they struck out. But whatever. I
They just
digress.
weren't trying.
Yeah, Mookie wasn't trying either. Another one. Freeman sucks. Muncie,
You know, it sounds like a typical Boston fan.
That's a Maserati. It's a
Typical Boston fan. That can't give credit. Not even to your own team.
I'm giving them credit.
I know. I'm talking about the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean, but
I'm trying to poke you a little bit.
it's all right. Poke.
Not that I want to get into another one of those stupid arguments.
Let's not. The point is, look, they are on this run. I don't know how long it's going to last, but they're in contention. If they get
They're the
Crochet,
Mets from 2020.
if they get Crochet back and he gives them anything, that they can do some damage. I don't know where I'd
Dude,
put
do
them.
some damage.
I
If
mean-
they get Crochet back, I would take them as the favorites in the AL.
Well, right now they're saying a lot of people in ESPN are picking them.
If they get Crochet back, I don't think it's a doubt. Because
Sonny, everybody moves down.
Judge is not coming back.
He says he is. He said today.
Dude,
What's he going to be?
no, if he comes back, he'll be good.
Will he?
Yeah.
Well, he's saying he's coming back.
Judge is fucking for real.
Okay, well, I don't
But-
think he's enough to beat the Red Sox. Not the way they're pitching.
I'm not saying he's enough alone, but then the Yankees are with you. If he doesn't come back, you guys are like, to me, I wouldn't pick another team.
Since June 1st, the Red Sox have the best record in baseball. They have the number one pitching staff in baseball.
Yeah.
That's 2 months now.
Yeah.
Okay, for what it's worth. Okay, but in that stretch, they have swept the Yankees. They have swept the White Sox, and they may sweep the White Sox. They've swept the Devil Rays. They've taken 4 from the Yankees each.
Did you get 2 out of 3 from the Phillies?
They got 2 out of 3 from the Phillies.
You played Milwaukee? Or no. You played Milwaukee early
in the year.
But I think you beat them 2 out of 3.
I think we took 2 out of 3 from them, yeah. So, I mean, the point is that they have held up against the iron of the league. What is it? Nobody trying, man? Is nobody trying?
They might make you right in your early prediction.
Well, I had them facing Detroit.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Why? They're only 2 games out of the wild card.
Yeah, Detroit.
They gave up.
Yeah, Detroit.
See, this is the thing that if I'm a Detroit fan, I'm pissed. You're in this, the American League, he'll tell you it's down this year. I mean, and you give up and you're 2 games out with 50 games to go?
But you know what they're saying did it?
What?
That game where they had a 7-0 lead.
And he came out.
And they pulled them and they blew it. They're saying they knew we can't compete.
And yet they're still 2 games out.
Because of how bad the league is.
But they're still in it.
But I think they're thinking.
What did they get for him? Prospects.
They got 3 prospects. That's 3. They only got 3. Now they got the Dodgers prospects. And the Dodgers have one of the best farm systems in the game. So
you cannot put a price on a guy who's in the middle, an ace.
But here's the thing.
Back-to-back Cy Young.
If he wasn't going to sign there and they kept him and they don't make the playoffs so they get knocked down the wild card round, what's the point? At least
next year, go get some offense.
He's gone after this year.
Sign him to a long-term deal and let him go. Look, this is why the owners want this damn salary cap.
Yes, they don't want
because there are teams that can't keep their best fucking player.
Yeah.
And by the way, that sucks. It sucks. I'm all for a fucking salary cap. And the Red Sox can spend with anybody. I don't care. I'd rather have a salary cap where you don't have to worry about losing your best player. Now, we didn't lose Mookie Betts we couldn't afford. We lost because our owner's a cheap motherfucker who had more.
But that's the same thing in Detroit.
With his soccer team. Is the guy on the soccer team in the Premier League?
No, I'm just saying.
That's why we didn't sign
I'm just saying he's cheap.
Yeah, well, that guy should say. If it's funny because it was Celtics fans who said this. If you're not trying to win, don't buy the fucking team.
Yeah.
Don't buy the fucking team. Because here's the thing about Boston fans. Boston fans won't show up. Except for the Bruins. Well, they're idiots. But the rest of the other 3 teams, if you ain't winning, they ain't showing up.
That's one of the things that, so to bring this back to the Knicks, when the Knicks won, right, all the diehard fans that for the past 25 years have still been going and watching the games, we're calling everybody else fake fans. And it's like, dude, I'm not watching a team lose for 20 years.
What is the average ticket in Madison Square Garden?
Oh, it's $200-something.
There's your answer.
Nosebleeds.
If I'm going to spend $200 before I do anything else for 41 games, you're not even going to compete?
Yeah.
No. Dude, fuck you. I have better things to do with that money.
Well, the other thing was, I'm in Virginia.
Yeah.
So I need to buy something watch them.
It's not because
why would I spend money to watch my team if my team's not competitive?
They're not bandwagoners.
It's not because I don't love the team.
The people saying that, the Spike Lees are disposable income.
Spike Lee doesn't say that.
I hope not.
But it's all these Twitter people that are like, do you know who, Tony Douglas was? And it's like, who cares?
He sucked.
He was playing when we won 25 games.
Yeah, he sucked. Who cares?
Props to you for sticking around and watching, but it's frustrating to watch your team lose all the time.
And by the way, if you love them, it ruins your whole fucking week. That's a real fan. And this is so I don't hear about the money they owe you. Now you show up. Well, they didn't give him a reason to show up for 25 years.
But that's why I don't.
Until last year, when we got to the conference final, they didn't give anybody a reason to show up.
No. Well, I mean, the past few years.
So I'm saying last year when they got to the conference final, that was the first time in 20 that the Knicks were worth watching.
Well, no. I mean, it's when they signed Randall and actually became a competitive team, it was like, okay. Then they brought in Brunson, and then it was like, okay, we actually have a legitimate team. And they brought in Thibodeau as a coach. So, these last 5 years. But from 2001 to 2021, they had like that one year with Melo and Jason Kidd, and maybe one other year they got to like. I'm sorry, I cannot watch losing like that. It brings me down.
Yeah, that's the thing. It'll ruin your whole mood.
Yeah,
So,
and maybe that's
but
a flaw.
no, that's all fans are like this. When their teams stink, they get depressed. That's what a real fan is.
These guys are like,
So don't call them fair. Like they turn the channel.
these guys are like waxing poetically about like Tony Douglas or some random Nick, and it's like, dude, I don't think romantically about guys who were on shitbag teams.
Yeah. So
I mean, I understand how you could be like, oh, remember in 1993 when the Mets sucked so bad and they called them the worst team money can buy? Yeah, I kind of remember that. I mean, I was young. But now I actually see the worst team money can buy. It's probably worth triple what that 1992 team was worth.
pretty much.
1993, whatever. Bobby Benil was on that team.
They're still paying it. Anyway, we'll take a break. We'll come back segment 2. NFL training camp. Are we supposed to just give this to the Rams right now? We'll talk about the NFL, which is still a month away, but segment 2 coming
Sorry,
right up.
Rams, ain't happening.
I don't think it's happening either.
You're not
Segment
even
2
the
coming
best
up.
team in your
I
division.
don't think they're either.